Tavs, and right now I'm about to talk motoring with one of the gents who really, he took my attention about what he does and his love for cars and motoring and that kind of stuff. And he joins me right now. We're talking motoring. It is that time, ladies and gentlemen. Let me welcome him and have a conversation with my brother Tavs. How are you doing, brother?
I'm good, thanks, and you, my brother?
I'm good, man. And Tavs, I've just been talking about you, that your love for motoring and stuff. Let's first introduce you. Who's Tavs and where you from and why motoring?
That's a very good question. I think let me just go in this with a summary because we'll spend 6 hours here.
Okay, cool. We don't have 6 hours.
We don't have 6 hours.
Yeah, sure.
Yet.
Okay, cool.
But if you guys are interested in hearing more about that, I'm sure
Yeah.
you guys can send us a little DM on Instagram. But I'm Tavs. I go by Tavs Unleaded or Mr. UNLD, and I'm your resident car guy.
Damn, okay.
All things cars, everything from exotic cars, supercars, fast cars, even your slower cars, your economy cars in general, anything with 4 wheels and an engine, I'm there.
Yeah. Why cars? How did you get into your love for cars? Did it start when you were a little boy? I don't know if you actually... Did you get into making cars out of steel wire, or it was after your time, or before your time?
I think that was during my time. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I wasn't gifted with the hands of making things like that.
Oh, okay.
What I did do, however, was partake in playing with those toys and breaking them every now and then. See how they work, making
okay.
them better. Essentially modifying.
You were modifying toy cars, brother.
Stage 3 toy cars.
Damn. All right. Okay, cool. So that's when your love for cars started. Yes.
I think my love for cars started the day I was born. I was going through some old family albums, and there's 3-year-old Tavs sitting in the driver's seat of a car that's switched off. I can't even see over the dashboard, but I'm making car noises, just dreaming of one day driving and just doing all things cars.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about your coverage of cars on your social media platforms. You said from exotic cars to economy cars to all different types of cars. What is your favorite type of cars? Are you like a big engine guy?
100%.
Okay.
For me, my favorite type of cars is honestly anything that puts a smile to my face, right?
Okay.
And that can be anything from even, dare I say, the Mahindra XUV.
What?
All the way through to a Lamborghini, then to the SVJ, you know what I mean? It's not so much about the price of the car, what the car is, it's the emotion that the car attaches to you.
Yeah.
That's to me what makes a great car.
Mahindra.
To answer your question,
Okay.
right, my be-all end-all,
Okay.
one car only. If you had to ask me, Tev, sell the house,
Yeah.
one car, live in the car. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ.
How are you gonna sleep in that car, brother?
And my
On top of it. Yeah. Okay, tell us about that car.
Yes, so the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ is what I like to call the biggest and baddest Lambo on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's got a V12.
Damn.
Naturally aspirated. It's an absolute screamer. The car itself looks angry with you, but it loves you at the same time.
What?
Literally designed after a fighter jet.
Okay.
So you can see all of those dynamics, not only when you look at the car, but when you drive it with this active aero, the way the motor is set up, it's aggressive. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But for those that it's for,
Yeah.
oh, we love it a lot.
You're the type of guy that can actually fit into that type of car.
You can too.
Okay, well, I'm saying, like, you gotta have a body size to be able to fit into it. If you're too tall, you're gonna have a problem.
If you're too tall, you're gonna be doing one of these, bending your neck to fit inside the car.
And if you're too big, you're just not gonna be able to get out. I've seen a big guy trying to roll out of one of those, brother. Yeah.
Do you know the funny thing? There's a convertible.
Okay.
There's a reason for that.
Okay.
These cars are tiny.
Damn. Yeah, the cars are tiny.
The cars are very, very small.
Yeah, no, they
But
should
it's
stick to...
built. Once you get inside one of those cars, in fact, we should actually do something very soon, you and I.
Okay.
Tomorrow is actually a Lambo Club event, so the first Lamborghini Club of South Africa event.
What?
Yes, so the Joburg crew, the Durban crew, and the Cape Town crew are all going to be going out at the same time tomorrow morning, and it's going to be absolutely crazy. So maybe one day we could do a broadcast from inside a Lambo. I think that'll be pretty cool.
Oh my God, you're hearing it for the first time. We're taking the show to another level. So we can actually broadcast from there?
My brother, you can do anything you set your mind to, and you know what? I think I've just set my mind to that. Let's broadcast out of a Lambo. Why not?
It's never been done.
It's never been done, That's what we're all about, So I think it ties back to who Tavs Unleaded and who Unleaded is as a whole.
Yeah.
Unleaded as a brand, we stand for pushing boundaries, right?
Okay.
Here in South Africa, I mean, I think a lot of you guys that are listening in can agree with me that it's not every day you see such cars.
Yeah.
You know, let's tone it down from Lamborghini. Let's go into something like even a Golf 7R.
Yeah.
That it can drive past the gas, you can drive past Central, you can drive past anywhere, and you're still gonna see people turning their heads, whistling, jumping, and shouting at the car. The emotions cars bring
Yeah.
is something that is quite unlike anything else. You know, it's a shared interest, both men and women.
That's true.
You know, so what we like to do here at Undated is push the boundaries, show people that cars are cool, cars are nice, cars are your friends. However, there's ways to go about it and
Yeah.
ways to not go about it. And we like to educate people in a very fun way.
Yeah. Which cars pulls the most girls? Because I mean, we've heard about your Golf TDIs, your Golf GTIs. Which one actually does a Lambo pulls the girl more, or does a GTI or a Golf? Tough question.
Personally, I don't think I can answer that. I've got a girlfriend, so I don't really
Yeah.
pay much attention. But
Okay.
what I will say,
I asked you deliberately. I wanted to see how you're gonna handle this one, brother. But I saw you sweating there.
it's a conversation that I've had with her as well.
Okay.
We had a very interesting encounter.
Okay, tell me about that. Yeah.
Very, very interesting encounter. So I
Okay.
was driving a Jaguar F-Type. So Jaguar gave me the car for some time to do a review on and to host the event. So I'm in my neighborhood dropping off a friend off the gym.
Okay.
So I'm outside his house and he's got CCTV camera footage. If you guys would like to see that, we might be able to upload it on the Urban Edge page.
Please
You guys
do.
can see exactly
Yeah.
what I'm talking
Okay.
about. So I'm parked outside this guy's house, dropping him off. And he asked me, you know, before you go, can you just rev the car once? It's got a V8, supercharged. You wanted to hear it.
Yeah.
And so I revved the car. Next thing I see, his neighbor's gate is opening.
Damn.
I started sweating.
Okay.
It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Karen moment.
Yeah.
But no, this lady, and she was older than me. Walked
Okay.
over to the car, came to my driver's side door and started asking me a whole lot of questions, not just about the car. So I think it's safe to say that the older generation
Yeah.
and the younger generations, both men and women, always appreciate a loud, burly sports car of some sort.
Damn, brother. That's awesome, man. So let's talk from the big cars. Let's talk your SUVs, I mean, there's a lot of them now in the market. The Chinese have come through with your J-Coos and so on. Let's talk about that. How's that market looking like in terms of your big SUVs?
Yes, so the SUV market is actually one very, very interesting market because it caters to quite a vast demographic of people.
Yeah.
I mean, earlier today I was driving around in a Fortuner, and one of my favorite vehicles that I've actually done a trip in was the new Everest Platinum.
Oh, the Ford.
The Ford Everest Platinum.
Oh, okay.
My word, that thing is...
It looks like the Fortuner.
It's might be controversial, but I think it looks better. I think that might be one of the best designed SUVs in our
Really?
market currently. You know, it's boxy, it's big, it's
Yeah.
luxurious.
It is big,
It's got
yeah.
a statement. You know, you look at it and that thing doesn't even look like it's supposed to be in South Africa. It looks American.
Yeah.
So I would say the Ford Everest. But if we're looking at cars that are more budget friendly, we've got big contenders coming out from guys over at Mahindra. As I mentioned earlier, the XUV, which is a small size SUV, but they got things that go much, much bigger. And, you know, even Jayco, you know, these newer brands that are coming out, they're producing a lot of things that's actually making some of the industry leaders sweat.
Yeah.
It's just a question of longevity, I think, is what everybody wants to know. But in my opinion, they're definitely worth looking at.
Yeah, I saw how the Chinese are really taking the big boys out of the business. BMW, Mercedes, and VW. They actually have lost a lot of sales worldwide. So you're saying the Chinese, is it, we just have to see how these cars actually last and the longevity of them?
Yes, I think what I've noticed with my experience in this industry is the South African market is quite a tough one.
Yeah.
By means of South African automotive market, at least, is quite brand conscious, right?
Yeah.
We know what we know and we love what we know. For
Sure.
example, you can go to a young man that's just started working. You ask him what car do you want to buy.
Yeah.
He's most likely going to tell you a Golf 7 or Golf 8 of some sort, right?
Yeah.
So I think what it's created is actually quite a nice economy and environment whereby the big players are needing to readjust their strategies.
Yeah.
Because the smaller guys, as your Mahindras and stuff like that, are coming along with such competitive prices that people are starting to look at it like, is it worth paying 300k more? But
Yeah.
with that being said, I don't know if you've noticed, but VW recently announced a new lineup for
Okay.
2025, and the TSI has made a comeback.
Really?
What people have been enjoying the most is the price points of those things. I mean, for around 500,000 rand, you can get yourself a TSI. So you can see that the market is slowly starting to fix itself, and I think we have to take our hats off to the smaller car manufacturers for that.
Yeah, no, definitely. And all right, so I want us to now shift over to your economic cars, all right? So what are we looking at when we're looking at economic cars? The price of petrol is has just gone up. People are complaining, robots are out, people are sitting in a lot of traffic. What is the price point for a reasonable economic car?
Economic car by means of, let's say, your first car?
Yeah.
You're a young professional looking for something.
Let's start with that. Female?
Female, well, what I would suggest, just based on what I've driven lately, is the Mahindra XUV.
Really?
The Mahindra XUV, it's a small, compact SUV. It's got plenty of space. If you're a young professional, especially a female, you want to go shopping every now and then. You've got some things you want to carry around, your extra handbag and heels, you can put in there. If you're a gent, you can put your golf clubs in there, you can put your things for gym, all sorts of things. It's comfortable, it's packed with safety features that are an extra in a lot of the bigger brand cars. It looks good, it's got a good sound system. So I think that's probably what you want to be looking at. It's around 300 to 400,000 rand.
Okay.
In my opinion, bang for your buck.
All right, and if we're looking, middle-aged, just started a new family, the wife says no, get a bit of a bigger car. The space is what we need. A pram is needed.
Gents, this one is for you. Just screen grab this and play it to your wives.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, best family car.
Okay.
I would suggest.
Yeah.
Have a look at the BMW X3M.
Really?
Let's not talk about price.
Okay.
We're not talking about price. We're practically talking about size. We're talking about looks, performance.
The new BMW X3.
Yes, even the one from 2 years ago. Those are depreciating quite well right now, so you can get them for quite a good price. But
so in the second-hand market,
second-hand market is something that I think we're not speaking about a lot.
That's true.
The second-hand market is golden in South Africa currently, with a lot of big boy cars, as we like to call them, that have depreciated quite well. Your likes of BMWs. I mean, guys, you can pick up a F10 BMW M5 for around 400,000 rand. Think about that, right?
Damn.
That's a V8, twin turbo V8, big power family sedan.
Sheesh.
And you can get it for that price second hand.
Yeah.
That's quite good to me. But if you're looking for something brand new, definitely your BMWs, your Mercedes, things that people know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're taking price out of the equation, definitely, I would say.
Absolutely, man. Tavs, I could speak to you the whole day about cars, man, but I saw you brought your team here with me, with you. Who else am I going to speak to in your team?
So you're going to speak to Minion. He's going to tell you all about what we do in the back end for Unleaded, which is our apparel line. I think you guys are going to hear about this.
Okay, cool. But before I let you go, you and the station Urban Edge, we've got a partnership going. How do you feel about, just broadening the conversations around motoring? As we had suggested, to say motoring is quite huge. It's a big component of our economy. Everybody gets around anywhere using cars, trucks, using trains, using all different modes of transport. So let's look at it holistically. How do you feel about our partnership?
Oh man, I am so excited about this partnership for quite a few reasons, right? I think, like you said, motoring is an integral part of our economy, our day-to-day lives, right?
Yeah.
Whether you have a car or not, whether you taking a taxi or a bus, or you driving your own vehicle, at the end of the day, things with 4 or more wheels and an engine is what's running our economy. So I cannot wait to actually unpack it and show people why there's guys like me who live, breathe, and sleep cars, right?
Wow.
We wake up and we say, how are we going to make more money so we can get into that SVJ? But most importantly, what I think is important is having such a platform is also sharing the safety aspects of these things, which is something that we are really looking forward to tapping in with our partnership, is looking at how to enjoy cars safely, how to enjoy them responsibly, what to look out for. There's lots happening in the market, people getting scammed left, right, and center. People are making decisions that put them in quite some pickles when it comes to buying cars. It's a big commitment.
Yeah.
So what we hope with this partnership is that we can create and foster a very fun, youthful, vibrant way of not only educating you guys, but keeping you guys entertained, telling you what is going on in the market, such as tomorrow's Lamborghini event. Stay tuned for that, because we'll talk about that next time I'm around here.
Oh man, I look forward to that. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.